Welcome to our series, The 12 Dodekagram Types, where we briefly discuss the 12 unique ways that people connect with God based on Dodekagram, a spiritual tool for a digital world. In this video, I'm going to discuss the Ritualist.
You mean Catholic?
Ritualists are religious, solemn, ceremonial, and sometimes overly formal.
What? Lots of people wear vestments to Disney World.
Deriving authority from the Sacraments, rituals, and ceremonies established by the church, they place great value on how things are done, recognizing that the medium is just as important as the message. In this way, the primary way ritualists connect with God is by performing rituals, which can be variously performed by means of sacraments, pilgrimages, liturgies, practices, and other ceremonies.
If it's good enough for Thomas Aquinas, it's good enough for me.
Drawing from the soul, ritualists believe that rituals are sacred actions. And if you stop and think about it, this makes perfect sense. Anytime someone wants to worship God, after all, a ritual of some kind must be performed to go from the mundane to the sacred. Heck, not even the holiest figures in the Bibles could go straight to God. For instance, Abraham had to make sacrifices on altars to enter into a divine covenant. Moses had to remove his sandals to approach the burning bush, and Samson had to maintain long hair to keep a vow before God. Hey, is that a lion over there? Not surprisingly, the ritualist represents the oldest religious tradition in the world. This applied just as much to Hinduism as it did to Judaism, Shintoism, Zoroastrianism, and well, basically every other ism. For instance, writing 2,400 years ago, the ancient Greek writer Lysias wrote as follows: "Our ancestors handed down to us the most powerful and prosperous community in Greece by performing the required rituals. It is therefore proper for us to offer the same rituals as they did." To be direct, classically defined, religion is all about ritual.
But I thought it was about a relationship.
And although Martin Luther famously said justification was the article upon which the church stands or falls, religiously speaking, it's actually rituals that determine if God was even worshipped in the first place. Narrowing down our discussion of world religions and focusing on Christianity, the two oldest and most historic traditions, the Catholic Church and the Orthodox Church, are all about rituals. In brief, no rituals, no church. Over time, the church determined that there were 7 rituals in particular that we call sacraments that were needed in order to worship God properly. The two most famous of these being baptism and the Lord's Supper. And the focus of these sacraments is on receiving a spiritual blessing that comes from God through something physical or tangible or material. This material manifestation, whether it's water for baptism, food for the Lord's Supper, walking for pilgrimage, bones for a relic, or wood for a crucifix, fuses with the spiritual realm to confer a religious benefit upon the one receiving it.
Oh, that's deep, man.
In short, the only way that we can access the spiritual realm is by using the material realm. And if you don't believe me, then go ahead and try to worship God without using your brain, your heart, or just your body. In conclusion, if you liked this video on the Ritualist, please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and don't forget to take our free quiz at dodekagram.com. I'll see you in the next video.